Hi everyone, welcome back to Humble Flavors. So today we'll be making a Cajun shrimp boil with a spicy butter sauce. If you want to see how I made this very quick and easy recipe, continue watching. Don't forget to like and comment, it helps me out a lot, it helps with the YouTube algorithm, and also don't forget to subscribe to see all my upcoming recipes. So I'm just going to take you through all of the ingredients that I have. So I've got some parsley, lemons and lime, I've got all my seasoning, some Cajun, garlic seasoning, onion powder, minced garlic, a little bit of ginger, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and I've got my homemade Old Bay seasoning. I've got onions, got some chicken sausage, these mini corn on the cob, some small baby potatoes, I've got some lemon juice, and I have my king prawns. These are peeled, deveined, and washed as well. Oh, and I have my butter as well, unsalted. So first you want to start off by roughly chopping up your onions. I used 4 very small onions. That should be equivalent to about 1 large onion. So here I'm just adding hot water to a large pot, and I'm also adding my chopped onions and minced garlic. This is just to flavour the water and start off the boil. So here I'm just adding lemon juice and some other spices that will be shown in the video. I use my homemade Old Bay seasoning. Please check my Instagram reels to see how I made it, because it's very hard to find here in the UK. You can only get it from Costco or Amazon, so I decided to make my own. So after adding all my seasoning and spices, the first thing I added to the boil was potatoes, as this is going to take the longest. So after about 10 minutes it's time to add the corn. Because I've put it on a very low/medium heat, the vegetables have time to soak in all the seasonings and spices that we added at the beginning, so keep it low and slow. So whilst the corn and potatoes are boiling, it's a good time to start on the spicy butter sauce. So I start with about 20-ish grams of butter just to start sauteing the onions, because I want them to be cooked through. So here I added about half a large onion, but later on through the video you'll see me adding a bit more, because I realized I added too little of onion. So you want to add about a large onion, or even a large onion and a half. So here I'm just adding the Old Bay seasoning again and leaving the onions to saute whilst we check on the boil. So here I'm just adding some flavor enhancers. I'm adding chicken stock to add a bit of saltiness and some dark brown sugar for a little bit of sweetness. You can use any type of sugar that you prefer. So now back to the spicy butter sauce. You can see that the spices and the onions have toasted and the onion is cooked through. Now I'm just adding the rest of the butter, and altogether I used about 250 grams of butter. So now I'm just adding the garlic and the rest of the seasonings and spices. Here you can adjust the flavor profile to what you prefer. You can add more or less spice depending on how much you can handle. As you can see here, I am adding that onion I was talking about earlier, but you would already put this onion in. I'm also adding in some lemon just to finish off the sauce, and I'm just going to turn it onto a very low heat, but the sauce is pretty much done. So this has been boiling for a total of 20 to 30 minutes, and it's time to add the sausage. The chicken sausage is actually already cooked, so this is just time for the flavors to infuse and for it to heat through. And I just added the remainder of the homemade Old Bay seasoning, lemon and some garlic. So after about 5 minutes, it's time to add the prawns. I actually turned off the heat and then put the prawns in because I didn't want it to overcook and become rubbery. Whilst the prawns are cooking through for 5 minutes, I'm just going to finish off the butter sauce with a bit of fresh parsley just to add that freshness. After about 7 minutes, the prawns are done and they are pink. It's time to plate up your food and enjoy. As you can see, everything is plated up. I've got my egg, the corn, the prawns, the sausage, the potatoes, and I just added some lemons and limes on the plate too, and I just topped it off with some fresh parsley and the homemade Old Bay seasoning. So now everything is done, you can sit down and enjoy your food. Dip the food into the butter sauce. It's honestly so amazing. I hope you try out my recipe of making a Cajun shrimp boil. That's all for this week, guys. I hope to see you next time, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye.
BigH.com.